Ray then, Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 307, the first book. First book is awesome because first it shows that you can actually write a book and get it done. But then first book could be the first book in a series, could be the first book that's a standalone, but it's your first book. It's good. You got it. It puts you light years ahead of those who always wanted to write a book and don't have a first book. You have the first book. What do you do with it? Hopefully it's the best example of your writing. And since you have no other books, it is the best example of your writing. So you can give it away to build a list. And one thing I caution authors on doing is putting it up for free, like having it in Amazon Kindle Unlimited, and then running free days on it. People can get it for free and there's no hook in there. Yes, you can have your email sign up in the matter and in the back matter. You can have all kinds of juicy stuff saying, hey, join my stuff, get this, sign up, get some free merchandise. But you've given it away. People will pick it up. People won't open it, and they'll have it for some other time later when you're looking to sell it or get somebody on your newsletter. And here somebody has it and they don't need to get on your newsletter. It's folly. You will generally have problems if you give it away for free, but not through Story Origin or Book Funnel, where you can actually get their email address before they get the book for free. And there, when you hit them and say, hey, what'd you think of this book? What'd you think of this character? When you're talking about it, when you're establishing that relationship with your readership, you've already got their email address and you're establishing a relationship, as opposed to they downloaded your book for free and forgot that you exist. So I wouldn't do that. I would wait until I have 3, 4 books, 5 books, and then maybe give that first one a free across a broader spectrum. But the first book, value it, treat it with value. And getting somebody's email, that has value. Getting somebody's money, that has value. Getting somebody to download it, borrow it, and then read it in Kindle Unlimited, that has value. So for your first book, make sure you give it the appropriate value that it deserves. You can run discounts on it once you have more books, like in that series, or standalones that are related. You run discounts on that first book. You run paid promotions. You get a bunch of shares. And then now you're looking at people to get it and then read through. So even if you give it away for free, but there's a promise, it's like you get this book for free, but there's 2, 3, 4, and 5 behind it. So your binge readers, your binge watchers, your binge entertainment folks, they could get into it because there's a bunch of stuff behind it. And that is the draw of that marketing campaign and marketing effort. You can advertise it, you can market it, and that first book, you can find out what genre it is. You think you know, and there's a lot of people who have no clue what genre it is just because they write, hey, I wrote a book and it's neat and I like it. And they can't identify what genre it is. Genre equals marketing. If you can't identify what genre it is, you can't market it because you don't know what readership will like it until you have it. And then you can float around with marketing and try to find what readership responds to the market, the response to that book, response to the cover, response to that story. You get this with the first book. If you don't have a first book, guess what you can't do? Find out what genre it is. So first book, finish it, move it forward. And there we are down to 1 bar. Let me kill this camera. You can see I'm excited. I love the first book. There we go. Let's see if that helps and brings us back where we can get some throughput. Advertise it, market it. You can run automatic ads on through Amazon if you've published directly through Amazon, and then they will tell you who they're marketing it to. So if your blurb isn't necessarily aligned with readership that will like your book, then they'll be marketing it to people, and you might look at those books and say that has nothing to do with my book. It means your blurb is off. So you have to revise, refine, and come up with something that more like what your book is like. And every book is derivative of some sort, even though it's still unique, it's still going to be derivative. What is a close example of a book like yours? Find that, leverage that, and then get into those readers. All stuff you can do with a first book. So first book in a series is awesome. My first book in a series, I didn't sell a whole lot, except I sold it to a traditional publishing house. So I was able to do that with my first book, because it was good enough, but they asked me to rewrite it, split it into 2, add 2 more books. So my 1 book became 4 and did really, really well. It got up to number 46 overall in the Amazon store way back when, 5 years ago. but still doing okay. Still doing okay. But the first book, you can't do anything without it. So I'd encourage you, if you've written, write it to completion, and then on to the next one. Keep writing, get better writing, and then leverage that first book to get into your other books. And that's where you're really making the money. You don't make money off one book. You'll make money off other books, additional books, series, even if they're standalones, but still the value is in giving the reader a bit more, always a little bit more. Put that checkbook away, there's more. And in this case, hey, put that checkbook away. You've got the first book, but look at books 2 and 3 for additional shipping. You can get them at $4.99 plus cost. All right, everybody. Hopefully that helps. Peace, fellow humans.